Hey guys, welcome to another day with Zimaleta. In today's video, we're going to be doing an oil change on this Nissan Rogue. Okay guys, before changing oil, it is necessary to warm up the vehicle. So in order to do that, we're going to go for a little drive. This is a Nissan Rogue 2008. We're just gonna go for a little drive, get it warmed up, and I'll get back to you guys. Going to be doing an oil change on this Nissan Rogue, and this is the oil we're going to be using. We got 5 quarts of full synthetic oil right here. We got a Vicks filter from O'Reilly's. Anyways, we have in Pennzoil full synthetic oil. It actually cost me $31.58. I did get it on sale, as I tried to explain to you guys when I was driving the car, but I'm really not sure if I'm going to cut that part out, so I'm going to mention it again. So it's $31.58 what it cost me total, full synthetic, 5 quarts with a Vicks filter. The Vicks filter was like $10.29 and the oil is $18.95. Now the oil is with the $10 mail-in rebate, so maybe that's not going to be available like next time, who knows. And what am I really trying to say here? Is this the cheapest oil change? I don't think so, but I got it at the parts store. So anytime you get something at the parts store, most likely you're gonna do is overpay. I have an account there, so did it make a difference for me? Probably not, because usually they have sales. So maybe it's going to be a little bit better deal to just pick this stuff up at Walmart or whatever online and try to change it. But that's what I'm changing it for, and here's my little bill right there. And I have to do it myself. And then you got that $20 oil changes. Places, maybe they're gonna do a good job, who knows. So anyways guys, to change the oil filter, it is right there. There it is guys. So that's going to be pretty easy to try to get it out of there. You might not even have to lift the car, but it's still probably better to lift it. And of course the oil pan bolt is right here in the back, and you could see the filter through here, which is down there. There it is guys, it's the seal. It appears to have some kind of rubber coating on it, which is interesting for a copper one. Hey guys, check this out. This is the tool I'm going to be using to remove the oil filter. Look how easy it is. Look, all you have to do is just open it up, slide it forward, and you could just stick it in like that and just spin it out of there. Look how well it holds. It is awesome little thing. I actually find it at Walmart. Guys, when removing oil filters, you know, it's important to check to make sure you have removed the rubber seal whenever you do remove it, because if you reinstall it and the old rubber seal is still there, it's going to be leaking oil and it's going to be a lot of trouble for you guys. Also, it's important not to immediately pull it out, just slowly undo it like I'm doing it right now, and let the oil kind of like drain out of there, because chances are if you're gonna just pull it all off, it's just gonna splatter everywhere, kind of like it did right now. So the longer you let it kind of like drip out of there, like the better it is going to be for you. It's just going to be much cleaner. So in my case, I actually got a couple splatters on my camera when removing it. So not big deal, but you know, still it's a misconvenience. But anyways, I already have checked for rubber seal to make sure that the old one came out with the filter. And let me show you the old filter. Take a look at this. You see, that is a pretty good sign that the seal is still on there. So you just put it back into the oil jug, let it kind of like drain out of there. And you could tighten it by hand. If you've never done it before, you don't really need a special tool to tighten it up. Now for the socket, I use the 14mm socket, guys. It's important to check to make sure the oil pan bolt is nice and tight. You don't want to over tighten it, but you want it nicely hand tight. You'll see kind of like what it is. So anyways, guys, let's go ahead and pour the oil inside. We'll first need to remove this oil plug. Wow, that was tight on there. So that's out of the way. And stick this in here. Okay. As you can see, guys, this is 5w-20. Look how clean this stuff is. Of course, this is full synthetic. I'm not sure what the vehicle had before that, but I'm a big I guess, I don't know, like a believer in synthetic oil, I guess. That's what I use in all my vehicles. I mean, you could drive a little bit more miles on it if you kind of like forget to do an oil change here and there. I think overall, it's better for your engine. It's not going to cause a lot of engine deposits and stuff like that. So what I'm doing now is pouring it inside. We don't want to pour the entire 5 quarts inside because it takes 4.7 quarts, I suppose. So it's important, guys, to leave less than half in the bottle, less than half a quart in the bottle. So that's what I'm kind of like eyeballing right here, and it's so definitely just needs just a little bit more, and that's it. That about does it. So I'm gonna put this lid back on. All right, and now we're done. Guys, back in high school, I took 3 years of shop class to learn how to do oil changes, brakes, and whatnot. You know, they teach you a lot of different stuff. One of the things they taught me, you know, is to make sure, start the engine up and, you know, look for any kind of oil drips and stuff like that. And of course, they're the ones that taught me about the rubber seal, making sure that it's still on the oil filter. So what you want to do is go ahead and start your vehicle up and inspect it for any kind of leaks and stuff like that. And actually, that is what I'm doing right now. I'm quite sure that I did everything correctly, so I went ahead and backed out. But just in case, I left my hood not all the way closed, so that's for that reason. So basically, right now there's not too much, I mean, there's no oil spillage at all. Not that it's not too much. There's just no oil spill. I guess what we need to do now is go ahead and go on a test drive and find out how well it drives now with this fresh new oil. That's always a good feeling. I'm going to go ahead and give it a test drive, and that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my little video, and next time I'm going to be explaining about the rims. I currently have Nissan Murano rims. They're size 18, and I'm going to be installing size 16, and they came with actually 17 sports wheels. But what I want to do is find out if I could install wheels from 2010 Nissan Murano. They're size 15s, and if it's going to actually work, and if the tire pressure sensors will actually work. So that's kind of important. And another thing, I wonder if the all-wheel drive light is going to be staying on. I'm not sure if it's normal for it to be on, but that is going to be for the next video. So guys, what do you think of my lake? This is actually the one that's 3 miles away from me.